my dad my whole life. I'm happy to introduce him to you again because I get out of doing my homework. What I love about my dad is that he puts us first while still being passionate about his work. He's thoughtful, caring, hardworking, but always makes us laugh. Many of you may know my dad runs his own business. I still remember when he worked in a spare bedroom in our house. I'm excited that my dad gets to help Arlington County.
Good evening, fellow Democrats.
Good evening.
Muy buenas noches, mis compañeros. Tonight, I bring greetings from former State Senator Mary Margaret Whipple, who had a commitment in Richmond and wanted so much to be doing this introduction. But now I have the honor of doing this introduction, of introducing my friend and my neighbor, Erik Gutshall, who is running for county board. My family moved into the Lion Park neighborhood in the same year, back when housing was much more affordable for families like us who were just starting out. In fact, my husband and I almost bought the house that Renee and Erik now live in. When I first became active in our civic association, Erik was our civic association president. When our community was getting closer to planning for the renovation of the Lion Park Community Center, Erik was serving as the chairman of our board of governors. It was at tense moments during civic association meetings, or the charrettes we had, or conversations that we held to plan the renovation, that I saw how effective Erik is at bringing opposing sides together to work toward a common goal. He is really a terrific listener and a thoughtful, measured leader. Erik is a person of great integrity and a man of his word. It was for this reason that my husband and I became one of his first customers when Erik started his small business, Clarendon Home Services. As you may know, the Lion Park community has a seat on the board of Doorways for Women and Families. When my time had come to roll off the board and find my replacement, I immediately thought of Erik. He has been an effective leader on the board and a passionate advocate for the women and children Doorways serves. I now serve with Erik on the Planning Commission, where I look to him as a mentor. His thoughtful, probing questions reflect his deep understanding of zoning, transportation, smart growth, density, and affordable housing, and he has a grasp of the facts that many do not have. Erik is a planner and understands that years of careful planning and thoughtful leadership have created our community, the Arlington we all know and love. Erik is also already part of our generation of young leaders who think about what's next for Arlington. I trust Erik to lead Arlington, and so should you. And so it is my great honor to introduce to you our next county board member, Erik Gutshall.
Yay.
Last on the agenda? Come on. I just want to thank everyone. It's so great to see familiar faces again. It was such a moving experience for me last Friday at the Lion Park Community Center, and for you folks to come out and stick around through the wonderful, exciting agenda, but yet on a busy weekday to be here. It means a lot to me. I'd also like to thank my fantastic campaign team led by Ian Redmond and with lots of great volunteers, Jared McKirka, Kathleen, Craig Hines, Charlie Connor, lots of other great folks who are really helping me go a long way, and I understand very clearly now the great success some of these folks played with Barbara Cannon's race, Katie Christian's race, and Rip's race. So it's great to have those folks on my team, and I really appreciate having you here. All right, so good evening, Arlington Democrats.
Hey, good evening.
I'm Erik Gutshall, and I'm here tonight, joined by my family, friends, and neighbors, to announce my candidacy to be your Democratic nominee for the Arlington County Board.
Yay!
our early childhood in multifamily housing. Our parents worked hard for their American dream, putting themselves through college while raising 2 boys, until finally, when I was 11, they bought our first house. My parents came from nothing, but they gave us everything we needed to succeed in life. 20 years ago, my wife Renee and I put down roots in Lyon Park, where we are raising our 3 wonderful daughters. You heard from Ava, Marlena, and Lindy, who's been very, very patient. Thank you, sweetie. They each go to an Arlington public school. We are blessed to have them as our budding young Democrats. Where's Praveen? They're in line, Praveen. Though at times, the commotion in our house might sound more like Fox News. As a lifelong Democrat, I am passionate about our progressive values of equality, fairness, and economic justice. Discrimination of any kind must never be tolerated. Most importantly, these values should never be qualified and must apply equally to all of us. Whether gay or straight, African American, Latino, or any other heritage, and regardless of religion, age, or physical or mental ability, Arlington is a profoundly inclusive community.
Yes.
Now, elections are about the future, and this election will be about defining these core, bedrock democratic values. There is a very clear choice for the future of Arlington, and I want you to know that I am the candidate who is running to bring responsive, progressive leadership that you can trust to the Arlington County Board. Let me explain what I mean. Responsive. I've built a small business in Arlington, Clarendon Home Services, based on earning the trust of our clients with hard work, excellent value, and by listening. I saw Erik. We do a lot of listening, don't we, Erik?
Yes.
Yes. I believe the citizens of Arlington want and deserve a government that listens, is responsive to our needs, and works hard to make sure we get excellent value for our tax dollars. I will bring to our county government the same culture of customer service that allowed my team to be recognized by the Arlington Chamber of Commerce as the Small Service Business of the Year in 2012. Responsive leadership that you can trust also means that I will respect our long-term plans that protect our neighborhoods and create vibrant and prosperous mixed-use urban districts, and will not conveniently dismiss these neighborhood plans as simply advisory. Second, as a true progressive, I love that Arlington has a long tradition of expecting more than just good government. We have a history of finding bold, new ways to make Arlington more prosperous, more sustainable, more inclusive, and healthier for all of us. Let me be clear. I support smart growth and oppose immediate widening of I-66 in Arlington. And I would have voted for Governor McCullough's plan to invest in bicycle, transit, and other multimodal improvements right here in Arlington. Nowhere are Arlington's progressive values more evident than in our extraordinary public-private safety net. I am especially proud of my service on the Board of Governors and the Board of Doorways for Women and Families, helping our most vulnerable neighbors survive crisis, rebuild their lives, and achieve a brighter future. That is why I will prioritize real solutions for housing affordability and would never have proposed to cut $8 million from our Affordable Housing Investment Fund. Finally, trust. It's the glue that binds us all together. And my sincere hope is that this campaign will allow us to move beyond the divisions of the recent past. Collaboration will define the future of good government. Just as our business community must continuously improve and innovate, So too must our county board reinvent our decision-making processes to be ever more transparent and accountable so that all Arlingtonians have a vested interest in a successful future. As parents, we entrust our children to our treasured public schools. I will ensure our county board is a strong partner with our schools to maintain excellence in public education. Building on the recent community facility study, and knowing that land is our scarcest resource, I will work to incorporate schools and all public facilities into our long-term planning, long-range land use, and transportation planning so that our educators can focus on academic goals like closing the achievement gap instead of having to find more seats. I'm glad you like that. In the weeks ahead, I look forward to earning your trust and support. Tonight is the beginning of our conversation, not the end. So I invite you to share your concerns and your ideas with me. I hope you will find me fair, thoughtful, balanced, and never afraid to ask tough questions or to answer them. I promise to work my hardest, and with your help, we will make sure that come June 14th, Democrats will know we have a very clear choice for the future of Arlington County.